Well, okay guys, hello everybody. Welcome back to Adopt Me. Bro, I'm running away.
No! Get back here.
What is Brody doing? Somebody save me. Me from myself.
That's copyright, bro.
Not if I sing it. I'm not a good singer, so it won't go through. Twin.
What do you want?
I'ma become a
I can't
singer.
use the phone, bro.
I'ma become a singer who sings songs. Heh. Ow.
That's right. Anyway.
I'm gonna go jump up on the trampolines. Wee!
You look like you broke your back just then.
I did, Brady. Alright. Guys. I've gotten accused of losing the plot recently. Let's just all be honest with ourselves, it's obviously been frickin' Red that's lost the plot.
I have lost the plot. Hashtag, Red lost this plot.
Hashtag Red's lost the whole plot. Okay, you know what? I wanted to do a cool, like, trick shot type. I'm swinging! Wee, 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 wee.
Oh, what?
Wee,
Huh? I ain't playing.
Wee, 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 wee. My
I
swing.
ain't flying to the nothing.
My swing better.
Aw.
My swing better.
Shut up, bro.
Alright, twin.
You're
You're
swinging garbage.
You know what?
My slide, bro.
I'm gonna go do an obby.
Alright, Kyle, shut up.
I'm gonna go do an obby in the gardens. Start. Wee. Wee. Ah! Alright. I'm gonna do an obby in the heavens. God created the heavens and the earths in only 6 days.
We knew this.
Well,
I knew this.
You didn't know it good enough. Let me preach God. Let me preach a religion that I don't eat, that's not even mine. Okay? Actually, I could preach my own. Allah created the heavens and the earth in 6 eons. aka eons being 6 periods.
Wait, can you talk about religion on YouTube?
Yeah, you can. I have a whole video, a whole educational video on religion. That's up on the channel. You can go watch it. I go in depth about Christianity and...
I was just like, I've always heard things of preaching religion on YouTube usually gets you a lot of hate.
It does, but to be fair, I do it in a way where it's non-judgmental. Like, I could preach Judaism right now. Am I going to? No. But I could. It's just I've never been scared of bringing politics or religion onto this channel. And I make fun of everybody. Like, you best believe I've made jokes about Trump, I've made jokes about Biden, I've made jokes about Netanyahu. I've even said before in videos, jokingly, that after making jokes about Netanyahu, I've said, Anyways, I hope Israel doesn't come and kill me. So, or I've said, remember guys, I have no thoughts of wanting to unalive myself. So, yeah. YouTube's terms of service. Do not mind religion or politics, even if it's jokes even. As long as you're not being directly offending people.
Okay. These kids are sour.
These kids are... Okay. These kids are sour. What do you mean these kids are sour? Whose kids are sour? I just realized we went from playing Adopt Me, like the normal Adopt Me, to playing an Obby and Adopt Me.
No, I've completely stopped just to open up my light.
Oh, you just completely... Where even are you?
I'm on the 3rd course.
Oh, I'm still on the 1st course.
Well, sounds like a you problem. Maybe you should have played more speedrun when you were younger.
Twin, don't say such things to me. You know I played. You know that I played more than enough speedrun.
Obviously not.
I've played so many. I'm on course 2, 2nd course now. So, Twin, I don't know who you. All right.
You know what, Twin?
What?
You know what, Twin?
What, Twin?
I'm gonna be course 3 right now.
You know, I grew up on OBBYS. The only thing I will say though.
So did I, bro.
I was never that great at them.
I was always great.
And I hated people like you. You know what?
Passed out, level 4.
I'm gonna crash out.
Why did you hate people that were great at OBBYS, huh?
Because I sucked at them.
We're nice people. We're nice people.
You're judgmental people. You're like you're like Jewish people.
No, bro. You can't say that.
Yes, I can. You're like...
You can't say
okay,
that.
fine. You're like the Trump administration. Judging everybody, baby.
No, bro.
Fine. You're like Mustache Man.
No!
You're like Mustache Man's party.
No, bro.
Well, mustache... What's wrong with being a man with a mustache? Hello?
You said the A-word.
No, I said a doll. I was talking about a doll.
No. No.
Twin! I used to be so good at
Anyway.
OBBYS. I used to be so good at OBBYS.
No, you were not.
Bro, back in the day, me and Red used to play OBBYS together before we even knew each other.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. I'm kidding. I'm sure we crossed paths somewhere.
Probably. Throughout all the years that we've both played Roblox combined, I feel like we must have. I mean, it would be pretty hard not to have. I say that well, there's billions of users on Minecraft, on Roblox.
Yeah, we're totally playing Minecraft, bro.
Though, you know what? Same thing can be said about Fortnite, and you know what? People, you know how often I've crossed paths some people with Fortnite multiple times in a row that I didn't even know.
Yeah, show.
I've probably crossed paths with you
I'm
on
on course
Fortnite.
5.
You're on course 5?
I know that. Yeah, I'm on course 5. I know that I used to play Fortnite before I got this PS4 from my brother, and I played it on a Nintendo Switch on my dad's account.
Well, then I probably had played it because I've been playing Fortnite for about 5 years. No, 6.
That was the account. My dad's account was the account that I won that I got a victory royale with my pickaxe.
Damn.
I didn't pick up a gun. I didn't pick up like any heals. I just like ran around with my pickaxe.
By the way,
I found like one person, killed one person, and they were apparently the last person alive.
yeah, by the way, guys, if you guys are like unaware viewers, we are very literally Fortnite YouTubers at this point. I'm slowly working my way up to become a Fortnite YouTuber. You might be asking...
You mean a Fortnite streamer?
No, a Fortnite YouTuber too. The only reason I'm still playing Roblox is because it hasn't fallen off yet. But when the Great Awakening happens, guys, when the Great Awakening happens, guys, just know Roblox is gonna be gone. So it's better to find other games while you still can. Because, remember, with all the drama going on with Roblox, I don't expect it to be around long.
It's bound to fall off.
Exactly.
It's bound to fall off.
And also, you know, there's games from my childhood that I never thought would come to an end. But, you know, think of a game that had this much drama, right? Club Penguin. What happened to that game? And it had less drama than Roblox. There were kids who grew up on Club Penguin. There were kids, you know what? There were kids who grew up using frickin' Skype. Do you remember why Skype got unfriended? Because of the amount of people, amount of kids who were getting inappropriate texts and stuff on Skype. So here's what I'll say. I'm pretty sure that there's two things I feel like are gonna come to an end. Roblox, and I also feel like the other game that's gonna come to an end. You know, games die off so fast. Like, I mean, we don't have a lot of big multiplayer games anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like, now that I think about it, like, you know.
There we go.
Like, remember when Among Us was super big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of fell off.
Yeah, it fell off. Remember when Fall Guys was a super big deal?
Yeah.
Like, people were playing Fall Guys and everything? Where has Fall Guys been?
It's been gone.
There's so many other games, too. Like, people, like, now, multiplayer games go by so fast. Like, I think Call of Duty's still big. But it's still not as big as Roblox or Fortnite at the moment. Siege is a big game, but I feel like, you know, Siege is the only people who are still playing Siege are like the people who have been playing it for a long time. I don't think there's a lot of new players coming to Siege.
I think we've lost the plot again.
Well, at this point, we're just doing OBBYS and, like, talking about... See, this is why we're starting a podcast, guys, because... Wait, yo, what if instead of, like, audio podcast, we did a podcast in Roblox? Like, we found a Roblox podcast set up until we could finally... And then one day, like, in person, we just randomly surprise them by, like one day we just randomly do an in-person podcast. Because I don't know how I feel about doing a audio podcast again. They're so bland. In my opinion. Right?
Yeah. It's like there's nothing entertaining to see. It's just you're sitting there listening to information.
Yeah, I mean, Roblox...
I've listened to a lot of audio podcasts in my life because of my father. They're kind of boring.
Yeah, like, I used to listen to the Joe Rogan podcast on, Spotify.
Yeah.
And I used to be a big fan of the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm not so much anymore because he kind of fell off, like, last year. But he's really... See, that's another person who's kind of fallen off. I haven't heard a thing about Joe Rogan. Remember when, like, the big deal was, like, Joe Rogan, like, the internet was being taken over by Joe Rogan and Andrew Tate and all of them?
Yeah.
I haven't even heard Andrew Tate's name in a good while. I haven't even heard, there were some other big names, like David Goggins, Aiden Ross, who was that one YouTuber that, was it Sneeko? Sneeko. He fell off big.
I think so.
Y'all might find this surprising, or y'all might be shocked when I say this. Mr. Beast fell off. Yeah, he did. Like,
Mr. Beast fell off big time.
I don't even think it was fully, like, I feel a lot of it had to do with Chris. I think Chris really...
I never really watched Mr. Beast anyways.
Yeah.
I'd watch his reaction channel, but I wouldn't watch anything else. I think I just was never into Mr. Beast.
Yeah. I'll say this. Kai Cenat is still going hard.
He is.
I know that. I know that Queso's still going pretty hard. Jinxie is still kind of a big deal, but out of that group, I think it's mostly like Kai Cenat and Sketch. Kai Cenat and Queso. I haven't heard a lot about Sketch recently either. There was a, I remember whenever the whole internet was talking about Sketch because of the OnlyFans drama. And then everyone just stopped talking about him again.
I also feel like Pre-Craft fell off a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a big part in like the whole
Okay.
Roblox drama. But
yeah. I'm gonna tell you this, right? Flamingo's really come back up recently. I will say that. But Creekcraft, he's kinda... Okay, here's the thing about Creekcraft, right? Creekcraft, it's too bad, because, like, you know Kalis, Infinite Lists. I grew up watching Infinite, by the way, before he became a Roblox YouTuber or gaming YouTuber or any of that. But basically, Infinite, you know, the new big Roblox YouTubers, like you have Steak, you have Kalis, and you have is his name Felton or Fulton? But anyways, you have them. You have them, and Creekcraft does like collab with them. So like the only way he gets views nowadays is honestly like through Steak and all them.
Yeah.
And then, which is
I'm gonna say that. Another. I know. Like FGTV, he's not much for drama, but like him being in as a big YouTuber, just gaming wise, ever since he was robbed, he fell off.
Well, I just want to say something. You know, Mike is still going big on his own.
Mike is going strong. Mike is going strong on his own.
But
Funnel Vision and FGTV themselves, like just the channels, they're kind of dying off because they can't compete with all the other YouTubers because they don't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars.
Well, okay.
Like,
you know what else I want to say though? FGTV could have still been big. And I respect somebody.
It could have still been.
I respect people.
I do.
Who will devote their life to a religion, okay, and will accept a religion. I am Muslim, but have I changed my content up any since I converted? No.
No.
I've actually.
It's just him. It's just the thing with him. I can say this with FGTV. I can say this with them for the fact that, yes, they did change up their content due to the fact that, they wanted to spread Christianity.
Yeah. Well,
but it's like...
The thing is also, Duddy gets way too just political and stuff now. You know, there's so much of him talking about religion.
A lot more
yeah.
Also, I completed the obby. So, suck balls.
Yeah, I dropped out.
It's so religious and get into politics, it's...
I don't know, it's just like, imagine Jacksepticeye one day, just like randomly being like, okay, I'm moving to America, I support Donald Trump, and I'm also a hardcore Christian. Right?
It's like...
You know who's a good YouTuber who I want to give a shout out to here? Corey X Kenshin, who is a, like...
Yeah!
He's a hardcore Christian, right? He's a full-blown Christian.
He is.
And he's devoted his life to God.
He's still one of them. But he's still a good YouTuber.
Yeah, like, with FGTV, he lost the plot. Literally.
He did lose the plot. He kind of lost the plot because of how his life changed after it ended up going sideways because of the theft, because his son was getting hit in public, because they were being just plain out threatened by an Airbnb, like someone who they rented an Airbnb from was plain out just threatening them, making them scared, like...
Well, yeah, I just wish, like, I don't know. Like, imagine if one day I just, like, completely changed up the content, stopped uploading, like, would randomly upload. Okay, here's the thing. It used to not be just Duddy in the FGTV videos. Do you realize?
It used to be Chase.
Yeah, it used to be Chase.
It used to be him and Chase. It used to be him and Sean. It used to be him and Mike.
Yeah.
And now it's been just like him.
Yeah.
And it's also... It used to be the entire family together.
Yeah. Which is too... You know, I haven't even seen Mummy in a while now. And...
well, I think the latest thing with them is... with the whole family, because I've been watching it recently. The latest thing with the whole family on the FGTV channel would be them playing Among Us again.
Yeah, I guess there was. I mean, there is still FV Family, but even then, Duddy still brings some stuff into that. And they don't upload enough.
Yeah, I think. Well, that's the thing. They got a bunch of religious songs as well, and it's like okay. But I mean, also, I wouldn't be surprised because he got robbed again in a temple, like in a sacred Jewish temple.
Yeah.
He did get robbed there as well. So I'm just like, he gets robbed twice, and it's okay. Like, I don't hate him for doing it. It's just he used to be what he literally, him and his family through a screen raised me.
Yeah, and also I do just want to say something about like,
And he's heavily influenced.
I don't believe that Mike is a hardcore Christian.
I don't believe he is either. Because he's.
Yeah, I mean, what he literally makes TikToks with Capri.
He don't.
And we know Capri's history. I mean, I don't know if
Plus,
you
he
know
doesn't
it.
always. Plus, he doesn't. The music that he does make is not very much like his father's.
No, and it's not usually very Christian, like either.
It's usually talking from the songs that I've usually heard. It's usually about heartbreaks and or just like people being mean.
Yeah, and
I
also,
used to
yeah, I
I used to repetitively listen to the songs.
yeah, I wish we could go back to like the old FB Family, and then like also, I just wish we could go back
they
to
take
that.
vacation, and it's like the vacation vlogs were probably their best vlogs.
Well, that, and then for the FGTV stuff, like, I wish they'd come back, like, bro, they should play some, like, Hello Neighbor 3 when it comes out, right? They should.
Yeah, that's probably what they're planning to do.
Hopefully
they're probably
they
planning
are.
to play Hello Neighbor 3.
Hopefully they are, because if I'm gonna be really disappointed if they don't end up playing Hello Neighbor 3.
Because Hello Neighbor was one of their big things.
Hello Neighbor.
It had always been one of their big things.
Yeah, and also.
Hello Neighbor stopped. Hello Neighbor only stopped like 2 or 3 years ago.
Well,
for them.
I'll say this. Hello Neighbor made me upset during Hello Neighbor 2 because nobody played it. It was just like, do you know the game Slime Rancher?
Yeah.
Like, I think FGTV played Slime Rancher a couple times, but...
Yes, FGTV did play Slime Rancher a couple times. And those were, like, I watched the first video, I'm like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna do more. And he does, like, a second video, I'm like, oh, any more? And then he just doesn't, he stops.
Now, see, Jacksepticeye had a whole series on Slime Rancher, which I thought was cool. He did. A lot of people didn't watch it, I guess, but he did have like a whole series on Slime Rancher. But a little bit on that,
Oh, here, let me get on the other end of the seesaw, bro.
Alright. Brody, walk faster. Alright, back to what I was saying, though. Like, I bet a lot of people don't even know this. Did you know they had a Slime Rancher 2?
Yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, nobody played it, though.
I actually think my sister-in-law has Slime Rancher too.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, no big YouTubers or streamers played it.
Yeah, no big YouTuber played it.
I know. And even someone who I thought would have played both Hello Neighbor and Slime Rancher 2, a YouTuber by the name Captain Sauce. Which, by the way, shout out Captain Sauce to anybody who's watching this video. If you're a longtime fan of the channel, you know one of my biggest inspirations is Captain Sauce. He had a whole series on both Hello Neighbor and Hello Neighbor Theories. And he had a whole series on Slime Rancher that he did for a long time. He never touched Slime Rancher 2 or Hello Neighbor. He's also disappeared again for like 4 months now, which makes me mad. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video of Adopt Me. Of Adopt Me.
Yeah, we probably just ranted.
Yeah, we literally.
This is when the podcast is coming out. This is when the podcast is coming out. We'll probably go into more details with this stuff.
Yeah, when the podcast comes out, we'll have a lot more stuff to yap about. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Alrighty, guys.
Bye.
Bye.